You ever find yourself scrolling online, just seeing endless trends, and you're thinking, I wish there was something more, like a real connection?
Uh-huh. That search for something genuine.
Exactly. Well, today we're actually going to dive deep into TikTok because, it's proving to be way more than just dances and memes.
It really is evolving.
We're focusing specifically on TikTok Live, how you can use its power to build real bonds with your audience, authentically, effectively. Doesn't matter how many followers you have right now.
Yeah, moving beyond just the surface metrics.
Right. Forget just likes. We're talking building a community that's actually engaged, inspired. And hey, speaking of building things up, if you're looking to give your social media profiles a bit of a boost while you're working on these deeper connections, check out rapidboost.net. They've got solutions to help you stand out.
Good tip.
So, our mission for this deep dive, basically give you a practical guide, how to use TikTok Live for meaningful engagement from that very first broadcast all the way to growing a really loyal fan base.
It's fascinating, isn't it, how online interaction is shifting.
Yeah.
It feels less transactional now, more communal.
Yeah.
And TikTok Live, well, it really taps into that shift, that real-time thing. It just changes the whole game compared to, perfectly polished, pre-recorded video.
Totally. It's not just you putting content out there anymore. It becomes a real conversation, doesn't it?
Exactly. A two-way street.
Viewers can ask questions the second they pop into their head. You see their emoji reactions instantly,
Mhm.
and their feedback can actually steer where the live stream goes. It makes it feel so organic.
And responsive. Plus, think about the time people spend there. Statista said back in 2023, what was it, over 52 minutes a day on TikTok.
Wow. Yeah. That's a huge chunk of time.
It's a massive window for that kind of direct
Yeah.
live interaction.
And that immediacy, psychologically, it must build trust, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
When people see you reacting on the spot, thinking out loud, it just feels more genuine. In this digital world where everyone's hunting for authenticity, but it's kind of hard to find sometimes, that real-time stuff, it really fosters loyalty. People are drawn to creators who seem relatable, unscripted.
Definitely. Going live kind of lets you drop the guard a bit. You might show your messy workspace
The real behind the scenes.
or walk through your creative process, mistakes and all, maybe even troubleshoot something live. That vulnerability, just being you, it creates a much stronger connection.
It really does.
Alan Johnson, the fitness instructor, great example. He did these weekly live Q&As.
Yes, I remember reading about him.
His follower count doubled in less than 3 months, just from doing those lives. That instant feedback loop was apparently gold for him.
And what's really telling about Alan's story is how it shows TikTok Live isn't just broadcasting at people, it's creating an experience, like a mini virtual event.
Exactly, a participatory thing.
And the chances to actually provide value, real value in that live setting, they're huge.
For sure. It's so much more than just talking. You can give shout-outs, make people feel seen.
Personal acknowledgement, yeah.
Offer exclusive info, run little giveaways, maybe even change up what you're doing based on the comments coming in.
All those little value adds, they make people feel appreciated, part of something, which naturally keeps them engaged and coming back.
Yeah.
Builds that community feel.
So, okay, someone's listening and thinking, all right, I want to try this. What's the first step? Getting eligible.
Exactly. Foundational stuff first. And you need at least 1,000 followers to start.
Okay, 1,000.
You got to be 16 or older just to go live,
Mm-hmm.
and 18 plus if you want to get involved with the virtual gift sending or receiving.
Right. The gifting requires being 18.
And honestly, just as important, get familiar with TikTok's community guidelines and their best practices. Seriously, read them. You don't want your session suddenly cut off.
Oh, definitely not. That would be awkward. Okay, so you meet the criteria. What's next? Planning the topic.
Yes, planning. What are you actually going to talk about?
Yeah.
It needs to fit your niche, obviously, but also genuinely hook your audience's interest.
So what kind of things work well?
Well, you could do behind-the-scenes tours, live tutorials, or demos are always popular.
Like showing how you make something.
Exactly. Or a musician breaking down a song. Live Q&As, AMAs, Ask Me Anything sessions. Those work great. Product launches, reviews, even collaborating live with another creator.
Lots of options. Does it need to be super structured?
Not necessarily super rigid, but having some structure helps. Even just jotting down a few key talking points, maybe a rough outline, it really helps with confidence and keeping things on track once you're live.
Okay, that makes sense. And what about the setup, the room?
Good point. The environment matters. While live is meant to be a bit raw, thinking about a few things helps the viewer experience.
Like lighting.
Lighting is key. Natural light is usually best if you can swing it. Try to minimize background noise,
Hmm.
shut the door, maybe warn the family,
Uh-huh, yeah. The classic live stream interruptions.
and just glance at what's behind you. Does it look okay? Does it reflect you or your brand? Maybe add a little personal touch, some relevant decor, or a prop.
Nice. Makes it feel more intentional.
And the final step before hitting that button, and this one gets missed a lot, promote it. Tell people you're going live.
Ah, yeah. Don't just surprise them.
Exactly. Announce it everywhere. TikTok stories, DMs, Instagram, Twitter, your email list if you have one.
Use visuals.
Definitely. Make a simple graphic. Use those countdown stickers and stories they build buzz. Maybe even a short teaser clip. Get people excited before it starts.
Okay, cool. So promotion's done. You've hit go live. People are starting to trickle in. How do you, grab them and keep them there?
Engage early. Engage often. That's the mantra.
Oh.
Welcome people as they join. Use their usernames if you can manage it. Ask questions right away. Respond thoughtfully to comments. That direct interaction. That's what builds the connection.
Make them feel noticed right from the start.
Precisely. Maybe have an icebreaker question ready. Or launch a quick poll in the first few minutes. Get them involved immediately.
And what if only, two people show up at first? Is that normal?
Totally normal. Don't get discouraged. TikTok's algorithm needs a moment to let your followers know you're live. The audience usually builds as you go. Just keep engaging with who is there.
Got it. And TikTok has tools for this, right? Interactive things.
Oh yeah, lots of them. The Q&A box is great for organizing questions so they don't get lost in the chat.
That's handy.
Polls are fantastic for quick feedback or just having some fun. Screen sharing if you need to show something specific. And of course, filters and effects can add some personality.
So play around with those.
Absolutely. Experiment. See what works for your style and your audience. It keeps things lively and shows you appreciate them participating. Using polls to ask what they want to see next time, for instance. Smart move.
And you mentioned event moments. What's that about?
Yeah, think about having specific highlights within your stream. Something memorable.
Like a special reveal.
Could be. Or an exclusive offer just for live viewers. A detailed live demo of something cool, maybe a quick, fun mini contest. Something that makes this live session stand out.
Creates a bit of FOMO for next time, maybe.
Exactly. And always, always end with a clear call to action. Don't just trail off.
Right. Tell them what to do.
Tell them what's next. Follow me. Share the replay. Check out this link. Whatever it is, make it clear.
Makes sense. And through all this, planning, tools, calls to action, how do you keep it feeling, natural, not like a presentation?
That's key. Try not to overscript. It's okay to have points, but allow for flow. Embrace the pauses, the laughs, the unexpected moments.
Let your personality show.
Exactly. That unpolished real-time vibe, that's often what people connect with most. It makes you approachable.
Okay, so keeping it natural. Now, how do you turn these one-off viewers into regulars, people who tune in every time?
Consistency is your best friend here. First step, figure out the best time to go live for your audience.
How do you do that?
Check your TikTok analytics. If you have a pro account, it shows when your followers are most active.
Ah, the analytics.
Yeah. And remember, peak times vary a lot depending on who your audience is and where they are. So you might need to test a few different slots. See when you get the best engagement.
Experiment a bit.
Definitely. Nail down those high engagement windows. Then, the crucial part, set a consistent schedule.
Like every Tuesday at 7 p.m., that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Weekly, bi-weekly, whatever fits for you. But make it predictable. Consistency breeds familiarity. People start to build it into their routine.
And tell them about the schedule.
Absolutely. Encourage them to set reminders, hit the notification bell, make it easy for them to remember, show up.
So same time, same day. Does the content always have to be the same type of thing?
Good question. No, you should definitely offer variety. Mix it up.
How so?
You could do solo chats one week, maybe an interview the next, then a tutorial, then behind the scenes. Keep it fresh.
But still related to your main theme.
Yes, exactly. Maintain thematic coherence. People should still have a general idea of the kind of value they'll get, even if the format changes.
Okay.
Like that Crafted by Illy example we talked about.
Yeah.
They went live every Thursday at 7 p.m., super consistent schedule.
Right, the crafting channel.
And a core part of each stream was answering fan questions about that week's craft challenge, that mix of reliability and interaction. They boosted repeat viewership by something like 250%. Huge.
Wow. That really shows the power of consistency plus interaction.
It does. And that brings us back to really building that community feel.
Yeah, the personal connection, like using shout-outs.
Simple, but so effective.
Yeah.
Acknowledging people by name makes them feel genuinely valued. seen.
And probably encourages others to participate too, right?
Definitely. You could even collect user stories or highlight great comments from previous lives. Make your audience the heroes sometimes.
Nice idea. What about when the chat gets really busy? If you get bigger?
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah.
That's where moderators come in, or even just some of your most loyal fans.
People you trust.
Exactly. They can help manage the chat, answer simple questions, keep things positive, especially helpful as you grow. You might even formally recruit a couple of superfans.
Okay. And this community building, it shouldn't just stop when the live ends, right?
Not at all. Building lasting relationships means following up.
How?
Post a thank you message after, maybe create a highlight reel of the best moments to share. You can even send a quick DM to someone who is really engaged.
Little personal touches.
Mm-hmm. Or even plan specific fan appreciation streams occasionally, just to give back to the community.
That's great. So you've done the live, built some community. What about the actual content you created? Can you reuse it?
Oh, absolutely, you should.
Woo.
Don't let that effort just vanish. TikTok lets you save your live streams.
Right, so download it.
Download it. Then go through and find the gold nuggets. Edit key moments into short, snappy clips.
And post those.
Post them as regular TikToks, put them in your stories, repurpose them for Reels or YouTube Shorts. Spread that content. It reaches people who miss the live and can attract new viewers.
Smart. Maximize the effort.
Exactly. You could even get fancier and make best-of montages.
Like a highlight reel of several lives.
Yeah. Curate the funniest bits, the most insightful moments, maybe group them by theme. These work really well as introductions for new people or just fun recaps for your regulars.
Cool. And what about all the feedback you get during the live? The questions, comments?
Treat that like market research gold. Pay attention to recurring questions, common comments, suggestions people make.
And use that for what?
Use it as inspiration for your next blog post, a new tutorial video, future social content, even product ideas. When your audience sees you're listening and using their input, that strengthens the bond incredibly, becomes a co-creation.
That makes total sense. Okay, let's try and boil this all down. What are the key action steps someone should take away from this?
All right, step 1. Define your goals for each live stream. What are you trying to achieve? Get clear on the purpose. Is it expertise sharing, product buzz, answering FA? Know your audience. Really know them. Use your analytics. Read their comments. What are they interested in? What problems do they have? Tailor your lives to them.
Okay, audience focus. Step 3.
Promote proactively. Don't just go live and hope. Create teasers. Tell people why they should join. Send reminders. Build that anticipation.
Promote, promote, promote. Number 4.
Show up authentic but prepared. Have an outline, but leave room for spontaneity. Have questions ready. Use the polls. Ask for feedback. Be you, but be ready to engage.
Be real, be ready. Step 5.
Review and improve consistently. Watch the replay. Look at the engagement. What worked, what didn't. Learn from each stream and adjust.
Constant learning. And the last one, step 6.
Foster community outside the lives. Follow up, use shout-outs, maybe reward loyal fans. Keep building those relationships even when you're not live. It's an ongoing thing.
Okay, that's a fantastic roadmap. Define goals, know your audience, promote, show up authentic and prepared, review, and foster community beyond the broadcast.
That pretty much covers the core of it.
So wrapping this up, it feels like getting good at TikTok Live for connection isn't just another tactic, is it? It feels like a really significant step in how we do social media now.
It really is. It taps into that desire for real-time, two-way relationships. It's powerful for building actual trust.
Yeah, cutting through the noise, we've covered a lot. Setting goals, being authentic, scheduling smartly, following up.
The whole life cycle, really.
The key things seem to be consistency, creativity, and just being willing to try things out, right?
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to experiment.
So the message is, gear up, go live, and really focus on turning those casual viewers into genuinely connected fans, people invested in you and what you do.
Well said. And maybe a final thought for everyone listening to chew on.
Ooh, go on.
In this online world that's so often chasing the next viral hit, the fleeting moment, what's the real long-term impact of building genuine connection instead? How can consistently showing up and providing value through live sessions create a stronger, more resilient, more engaged community specifically for you? Something to think about.